friends, it is Monday, which means it is the start of another reading vlog. It is currently almost 8 p.m, but in my defense, I left home this morning at 8:15 and only got back about 30 minutes ago. So, you know, Mondays are long. Mondays are really long days, but it's fine. One cool thing I want to mention, and for anyone who knows me, I probably Snapchatted you about it because this is such a big deal, but I had breakfast this morning. I haven't eaten breakfast in like probably 2 years now. It's just not something I can do when I first wake up. I can't eat food. I just need to be up and walking about. But I am trying this new thing where I do actually eat breakfast. When I got to uni this morning, I bought like a packet of strawberries and I ate that while I was waiting for class to start. And honestly, I have felt so good all day. So this whole breakfast thing, people might be onto something about it. I don't have a lot going on this week that I know of, which kind of sucks, but I'm hoping that this week is going to be a little bit more interesting. I say more interesting. I haven't actually edited last week's reading vlog yet, so we don't know how that's going to turn out. My plan for the rest of this evening though, I am actually planning on editing last week's reading vlog, and I'm planning on editing the 2 videos that I have had filmed for 2 weeks that have meant to come out for the past 2 weeks. Have I had time to edit them? No. My workload is actually ridiculous. I have 13 readings just for one topic this week, and I just don't know how to feel about that. Like, that makes me feel awkward. Why do I have 13 readings for a single subject? I don't know, but I do. So, plan for tonight is to edit these videos and to study for a quiz. I have a quiz tomorrow morning. I've taken 2 practice quizzes and I haven't done terribly on them. I haven't done great on them, but I haven't done terribly. So I need to study for that a little bit more tonight, and if I can get some more uni work done, that would be great. Reading wise, I am still reading Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. I'd really like to get that audiobook done this week. And I was meant to start Libra by Don DeLillo last Friday, and I still haven't done that yet, which means I need to read like 200 pages by Wednesday. I'm not sure I can do it, but I know I have a quiz due on it on Friday, so at some point I do need to read this book. Apart from that though, I don't know how I'm gonna go with reading. I'd really like to read Sea Fire before the Booksplosion live show. I'm like determined to do that. The live show I believe is on the 6th of October, so I've got a little while to do that. And I think I'm gonna give up on Hard Times. I'm not enjoying it. It's something that I probably should read, but honestly, I should have had it read by now. So I feel like unless I have to write my essay on it, I'm probably not gonna bother. And even if I do have to write my essay on it, I think I know enough about the book and I'll be able to find quotes. So I might just, I'll keep you posted, but I think the likelihood is I'm not gonna continue reading Hard Times, but we shall see. And I'm gonna get going now so that I can start editing some videos because it's 8 o'clock and I'd like to be in bed by 10. Hello friends, it is Tuesday. Mum, that's for you. Over there, you see that? That's for you. And today, something super exciting happened. The final trailer for the Crimes of Grindelwald came out, and I promised myself that I wasn't gonna watch it before class because I wanted to do a reaction video. And then I watched it before class because I couldn't help myself. But I'm not gonna do a reaction video, but I am gonna talk to you guys about it. So spoilers ahead for the Crimes of Grindelwald trailer, but also by the time this video comes out, the trailer will have been out for a week, and if you haven't watched it yet, we really can't be friends. So I'm so excited. So many things happen in this trailer. Oh my goodness. I am gonna watch it again, but I'm gonna put headphones in because copyright and all that sort of stuff. And we're just gonna talk about things as they come, because this is possibly the most exciting thing that's gonna happen this week. Once again, this week is going to just be full of study. I have so much to do, but coming up, hopefully the week should start getting a little more interesting. But for now, because this is still a booktube channel and this is a big thing, and anyone who knows me knows that I'm like obsessed with Harry Potter. Like, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm literally rereading the books for like the quadruple first and second time. That's not a word, but I have read them a lot and it's amazing. And my sister is actually reading them for the first time. I'm very proud of her. She's up to the Death Day party in Chamber of Secrets. Well done. Okay, here we go. The Crimes of Grindelwald. This trailer does not have anywhere near as many views as it should. What is going on? Okay, yeah, this safe house thing. Like, why does Newt need a safe house in Paris? What is happening? Oh my God, for a cup of tea. That is so British. I love it. I'm already just obsessed. And Grindelwald is creepy. They're Thestrals, and I'm like, what? Why? Tina. Credence. Okay. So like the new character is Nagini, like in human form. The new character is Nagini in human form. I don't understand. And like in the trailers, she like turns into the snake, and I'm just sitting here going, oh my god, does that mean that we're gonna, at some point in these movies, are we gonna see like a meetup between Voldemort and Nagini? Like, are we gonna see how they become friends? Like I literally couldn't deal when I saw that. And someone on Twitter asked J.K. Rowling, they're like, how long have you been sitting on that secret? And she's like, oh, about 20 years. So she's known about this for so long. Nagini, she's Nagini. To be fair, that does make sense, because Nagini as a snake was always like, she was always a very different snake. Like she lived for so long and everyone thought it was because of the Horcrux that was inside her. But what if it's because she's this person? Does that mean she's an animagus? Oh my god, that means she's an animagus. Wow. Wow. Oh my, she's an animagus. Well then how does she get stuck in the form of Nagini unless she doesn't? Oh, I'm gonna need that explained at some point. Okay, yeah, the fact that Grindelwald has the Elder Wand, I'm just like not happy about. Oh my god, that's the Great Hall. Guys, we're definitely 100% going to Hogwarts. Maybe we'll finally get to see the Hufflepuff common room, because Newt is a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff and I really need to see what my common room looks like. Like I have an idea, but I need to see it. Oh, I want to know what Tina's deal is, because she's in this like creepy dungeon looking thing and she's got stuff written all over the wall. She's got Lita Lestrange written on the wall, so you know. And of course we all know that Tina and Newt end up married because like it's set in Harry Potter, so I'm gonna need to see that relationship develop in this movie. Not like become a thing in this film, because we've got 3 more films after this, but I'm gonna need to see it develop. Also, I am loving all of the creatures that we're getting to see in this movie. It's so cool. Now, Queenie is like touching some like raven thing. I don't really get it. I assume it's gonna be explained in the film. Oh, Nicholas Flamel, man. I did not expect to see him in the last trailer, and now we see him even more in this one, and apparently he's gonna be like a real, like important character, and I'm not dealing. Okay, so Jamie Campbell Bower is in this trailer. Is he in the movie? Are we gonna get to like, because this is like, clearly this is the Mirror of Erised kind of thing, and like they're doing a thing with Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and I would really like if Jamie Campbell Bower was in this film, and if we got to see like some younger moments between the two of them, because like wow, that would be so cool. I didn't cope when I saw this part of the trailer, like I really didn't. But why does it have to be Newt? Kowalski is like my favorite character. Can we talk about the scene where Queenie is like crying her eyes out? Why? I definitely just saw the Niffler. Oh man, I just need, hold on, let's go back a little bit. I need to, there, oh wow, look at them all. Okay, so this, I've frozen on a scene here. It looks like it's a scene near Hogwarts, and it's like got Newt and Thaddeus and Tina and Kowalski. Kowalski's looking like just completely what? Nagini, because it's Nagini, and then some ministry officials. So what is happening? I love the bit at the end where he like ties up his brother and he's like, that might have been the best moment of my life. I have a lot of feelings about this trailer. Number one, this trailer was incredible. Watching it the second time was just so good. Number two, like I am just so curious about what's gonna happen in Crimes of Grindelwald. Like I'm planning on doing a theories video at some point, but what is gonna happen? We've got so many new characters. We've got Nagini, guys. Nagini. That was not something I was expecting, because this is a character who we kind of knew she was an animagus, but we didn't really know like who she was or anything. And it was Nagini. It was Nagini. It was Voldemort's snake. It was Nagini. So damn, that's wow. J.K. Rowling is amazing and so clever, and like I aspire to be her. But also I really do think at some point in one of these coming movies we're gonna see a young Tom Riddle. Like 100%. Tom was at school when Dumbledore was teaching there, and obviously Dumbledore is teaching there at the moment, and we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him, a young Voldemort at some point, and I can't deal. Okay, so I'm gonna stop obsessing over the okay, no. I'm not gonna stop obsessing about this trailer. This trailer was everything, and I'm probably gonna watch it another like 5 or 10 times today, but that's fine. But what I am gonna do now is, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, so I need to edit 2 videos and upload them and get them scheduled, and then I'm gonna have some lunch. Then I'm going back into uni because I have a lot of work to do, and I want to try and get as much of it done during the week as possible, because I would actually kind of like to go out this weekend. I don't know where, but I would kind of like to leave the apartment. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go do that now. Guys, I got soaked. So, funny story. Oh my God, look at this. This is so wet. So I was in the library and I was listening to music because I was studying and I didn't hear the thunder, and I decided, you know what, I'm on a roll here. I'm just gonna continue studying and everything's gonna be fine. Then I'll go to dinner and then I can go home. I walked out of the library and it was pouring with rain, okay? I mean, it was like pouring with rain. So I walked to the dining hall and, you know, I got soaked, and then I had my dinner, and then I walked to the bus stop and I got soaked again. So now my backpack, right? You're not gonna be able to see it obviously because you can't, but it is soaking wet. I mean, just look at that. Like, it's soaking wet. So all my clothes, my shoes are soaked through. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go warm up. Plan for tonight though, well, I've got some more uni work that I have to do, but I wasn't really planning on doing any because I was like, oh, I've stayed later at the library, but I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, so I'm still gonna do a little bit of stuff, and then I don't know. All I know is I am super cold, so I am going to go warm up. Hello friends, it is Friday. I know it's been a couple days since I last updated you, and there's a couple reasons for that, some of which I'm not going to go into, but the biggest reason is nothing has happened this week apart from study. Like, I've literally done nothing but study all week, and that is probably not going to change. And I kind of was thinking, I was like, these vlogs are fun and everything, but I don't really want to be putting out content that's boring, and I think me sitting in a room studying all the time is kind of boring. So for that reason, I just kind of didn't film for a couple of days, which is cool and everything. A couple of things I did want to say is I started watching NBC's new show Manifest. Oh my god, that show is amazing. It's like the new Lost, and honestly I love it so much already. It's been one episode and I'm like dying. I love it so much. And then Big Bang Theory season 12 premiere, which is amazing. I'm so excited about that. And I'm about to watch the season 3 premiere of The Good Place, which is such a good show, and I'm so excited.
God, I'm so awkward.
You're kind of awkward, and you can never hear the audio from my phone, so.
We're at the football game!
It's Monday and I probably have some explaining to do from last week. I don't want to get super into it, but I do feel like I owe you guys a bit of an explanation. I basically filmed nothing last week apart from a very long rant about the new Crimes of Grindelwald trailer. I stand by everything I said. That trailer was amazing. I'm so excited to go and see that movie. But basically last week I kind of hit a bit of a low, and that was to be expected. Obviously we knew that I would eventually start to feel a little bit homesick, and that definitely happened last week, and a couple other things happened as well I don't really want to go into. So I spent last week just studying, and even that I was kind of lacking on, so I was really struggling to write some papers. I barely read anything, and basically last week was just kind of a dud week, and I kind of figured I don't really want to be posting content that is boring, so I just decided not to film. So reading wise this week I managed to read like 100 pages of Libra by Don DeLillo, and then I DNF'd it because honestly it's awful. I'm pretty sure I bombed the quiz, but you get to drop 2 quiz grades, so I'm not too worried, and you can choose to not do 2 responses, so I'm not doing the response for this book. I didn't listen to any of The Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, but I am determined to listen to some next week. And I have finally made the decision to DNF Hard Times by Charles Dickens. I'm sick of that book. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to hear about it, except in my Victorian Studies class when I do my exam. But apart from that, that's really everything that I have for this week. Hopefully it wasn't too ridiculously boring, but also hopefully it was kind of short. Mainly just because it'll be easier to edit. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hopefully the videos get a little bit more interesting soon, and stay random. Bye.